Hey friends, Guthrie Trapp here coming to you. I know it's been so long, and I'm so sorry for that. What a crazy year. Man, it's just been so up and down. I know for all of us, I've been saying the beautiful thing about this is that we're in it together, and the awful part about this is that we're in it together. Was so looking forward to going to Aspen with John Oates for that week and Christmas and New Year's. That all got canceled due to the rise in COVID, of course, and everything going on. And man, I'll tell you what, this year's definitely going to go down in history. But you know, the beautiful part about it is that we're human and we're resilient. We can take a lot of abuse and come out swinging. And that's what we got to do, man. I'm feeling good. Snowy, rainy, cold, first winter day really here in Nashville. And man, I got up and faced it. I said, you know what? I'm not going to just lay here on the couch and be lazy. I'm getting up. So I got up this morning, went out into the snow and walked and ran for 4 miles. And man, I got to tell you, that's the best decision I ever made. Just, you know, getting out and facing it head on. So wanted to do a video. I'm not really editing anything or any of this stuff. This is all just one take. I don't know what this is going to sound like. I plugged in and just started playing. And so, you know, that was my old Fender P bass. I did that little bass line and then did the other part here, obviously on my old Floyd Telly, which I got back from the shop not too long ago. Things seems to be starting to come back a little bit. And so, man, just, you know, thank you guys for all the support and thanks for everything that you've been, you know, doing online and with the Artist Works purchases. Man, I've seen a huge rise in my Artist Works students. So man, there's tons of new people joining up and getting a bunch of great feedback from that. Of course, check out my website, GuthrieTrapp.com, for all things Artist Works and all things private lessons, Skype and Zoom that I do here privately in Nashville with a full video, of course. I call that a master lesson. That doesn't mean I'm a master. It just means that I take that hour and show you all the things that changed my life on the guitar when I was a kid. That's you know, basically we're talking about you know, learning how to 50% the spirit of music and 50% you know, seeing and understanding what you're doing. And so I do feel like I get stuck talking a lot about how theory doesn't matter. So it's not that theory doesn't matter. It's just that you don't want to get too bogged down with the rules of what you can and can't do on your instrument, because you do have to have a certain amount of theory to know what it is that you are doing. But we also want to keep the spirit of music and the spontaneity and the energy and all that interpersonal kind of stuff, you know, intact. And because whether you know it or not, the people that you listen to, that you love, they're able to emote emotion and feeling by playing music. And that's what we really want to be able to do. I would rather hear a guy with one string that could play a nice melody with one finger and one finger here versus somebody that can do all this technical stuff with every finger on their hands and every string and every fret and every note. just sometimes, you know, I want to hear the guy that can play the nice melody and with some nice tone and stuff. And so, you know, that's kind of what it comes down to for me, is just being musical with this stuff. And I know that term gets thrown around a lot. Kind of like the term artist gets thrown out a lot in Nashville. It doesn't mean that you're great, right? But musical is a term that people have that they like to say a lot these days, right? But it is true. I mean, stuff does need to be musical, and to me, what that means is having some emotion and some feeling and really saying something. And so there's all these licks we can do where we get stuck with our visualizing the positions and the you know, oh, I can go there, I can go there. But you know what? Well, close your eyes one day and listen to what you're actually playing, what notes you're actually playing, what are you actually saying? Because every single note that you play means something, and it has a flow and a phrase to it. It's very much like communicating with a language. You know, it is a language. It's the universal language. And man, I'm so proud that that I'm able to have this in my life, because man, I don't know what I would have done this year without it. It's been pretty wild for sure. I hope everybody out there is okay. Hope you guys are doing good. I know this has been a very up and down roller coaster year, and I hope there's some light at the end of the tunnel. And but you know, getting back to this kind of thing, you know, this little bass line I heard some blues guy do a long time ago, and it's kind of like a nebulous kind of thing. It's not really major, not really minor. I kind of threw a couple minor things in there, but you can kind of play whatever you want over it. It works over a shuffle, like shuffle chords, and it also works for minor, you know, or like a minor 6. So what I'm doing is playing that bass line. It's like this. It's a octave, 1 and 5, and then the octave, and then chromatically all the way down. To the 5, to the E note. And I'm not changing to the 5 chord. I'm just using that. That's all over A. So if I was going, that would be, you know, you could also do the minor. So that minor 6 is very cool, because I can actually play, let me find a pick. I can actually play like a D7 over that A minor 6. Because if you look at this, that right there, that is that's your A minor 6, but it's also D7, right? So I'm playing D7, but when I put that, it turns into the minor. So if I go, and so that note is F sharp, right? Like a straight minor lick there, right? A minor pentatonic. But then when I add this, that F sharp really brings it to that 6th sound. And I can end on A, and it works over the A minor. It's like a D13 with the A and the bass. So all this. All works over A minor, because I'm playing D, C, D, C, triads, right? All over A minor. So this kind of stuff can really help you kind of get out of the box. That's, you know, that's another little trick. There's a little C, old Memphis style lick, or that also works over A minor. Sloppy, but you see what I mean. Try this too. The same lick, 3 different spots. That's like. It's the same thing 3 different times. Really great for learning stuff. You know. I love that stuff. And so anything D, D7, that sound, D mixolydian over the dominant 7, to A minor, right, playing over A minor. So it gives you a really cool. That kind of taking an idea and just trying to develop it as much as you can. I'll try some of these ideas. Anything kind of modal like that's really fun because it's cool to play over one chord and then you're kind of superimposing that over the other. Another thing you can do over A minor, play out a C major 7. Right over A minor. That really works well. Turn this reverb up. I gotta have some reverb. So that's a great trick. This isn't going to be a long lesson. I'm just kind of starting to get back into doing the YouTube thing again. Stick with me, friends. I'm not going anywhere. I know it's been a minute. Man, I got to tell you, it's been up and down. I had a really hard Thanksgiving with, not being able to be around my mom and dad. She's got a pre-existing condition. She's fine. She's healthy and everything, but she doesn't need to get COVID. And so, it's just me here by myself. My mom and dad were down there. Luckily, I've got some good friends here in Nashville that kind of have adopted me as a lone wayward musician during the holidays, and it was fine. But man, I did have a couple rough days there, man, where I was getting a little dark and just dealing with all this stuff. It's been a lot for all of us, and it's okay to reach out to your friends and tell them you're not having a great day. It's part of life. I've never been somebody to run around saying everything's great all the time, everything's fantastic. We do have. We're human, man. We feel. That's why we're able to try to get something going on these instruments, is because we actually can feel something, which is a beautiful thing. And you know what, man? I'd much rather have that than rolling through life under a bunch of superficial circumstances or whatever, however you want to say that or understand that. But I've always liked people that are real, and I'm not afraid to get real with 38,000 of my closest friends here on YouTube. So guys, thanks for putting up with me, and I know this video wasn't perfect, but none of them are ever going to be. So thanks again, guys. Check out GuthrieTrapp.com, all my social media, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram's my favorite. Lots of cool stuff on there. Also, definitely check out Artist Works if you want to expand on any of these concepts and take them to the next plateau. Definitely check out Artist Works, and that's on my website under lessons. And definitely check out Personal Lessons also. A lot of guys like to combine both of those, supplement the Artist Works with a private lesson every once in a while. And so I highly encourage that. And again, check out the links below. I got to say that here on YouTube. And again, just thank you, and I hope you have a great holiday season. I'll be checking in a few days, and we'll see you guys real soon. All right, thanks a bunch. Bye.